Okay, here we go. I've got a goodie bag from Temu, however you say it. I don't know. It's a place, it's a website, kind of like Amazon for poor people like me that want to get good stuff for a really low price. I've got a pedal board I built here almost exclusively from there. I've got a couple of other pedals I had. One of them being this tuner, which I love this tuner. It's a Korg. I've had it for many years. It works really great. I bought it because doing outdoor gigs and stuff, I could look down and see this display. It's really bright, but it's kind of big. This is a small pedal board. I've gone with a lot of small pedals, and so I'm trying to, anyway, try a smaller format tuner pedal. Looks like I had a big display. We'll find out. And the other thing in here should be a guitar maintenance kit. I've got some like my Firefly here. Both of those Fireflies, they really need a setup bad. Not even the original. Both of them are like original strings, no setup. They still play pretty good, but let's see what we got here. See what we got. And I will say these Temu reached out to me. Now I've never been sponsored. My channel's not monetized. But Temu reached out to me. I've done some Temu videos on these pedals, just totally paid for all this stuff by myself, reviewed it myself, really liked it. They made some videos. Well, they reached out and said, hey, you want to do the influencer program? So this is, and these items were sent to me as part of the influencer program. So we're going to find out. I'm going to do a totally honest review on these. But this is what I got. So here's the miniature tuner pedal. That's what we have. Mini tuner. So it's, it's gonna give me a half an inch, 3/4 an inch more space, which, believe it or not, when you're dealing with these pedals, you need it. So let's see. That's gonna be a little different. So one thing about these pedals is I wish somebody would be really consistent about the input and output jacks. Some of these are straight across. Some of them are offset this way. I got a couple that are offset the other way. It's crazy. But the other thing is, since they are all different, it would be nice to have a connection, a way to connect them. For example, get this off here. I've got these things, which are great if the pedals are all in line. And I've seen these on offset, but the offset is not like this offset here is probably 3/4 of an inch. The offset would be like a half inch. So your pedals still stair step along. So to deal with that, of course, I've got these little cables here, which are fine, but they take up a lot of space. If this could just be, I could get more on the small. Maybe I should have a bigger pedal board. To me, this seems huge. I'm not a pedal guy. I didn't use pedals for many years. So, man, I don't need a bunch of pedals. But then you buy a pedal and then you buy another pedal, and then pretty soon you have a pedal addiction. And I'm going to have a pedal board the size of this coffee table. But really, when I'm playing, like with the band that I play with right now, I'm using this bluesy distortion. I'm using this reverb. And then I've got a acoustic simulator. I've used that a little bit. It's pretty good. Chorus, I almost never use it. Really never. This chorus and the phaser, I never use these. They're fun. I mean, I love to play with them when I'm warming up, or the band's, doing like a little warm up, or maybe I'm doing a solo during a sound check. Man, I'll stomp on the phaser and play it. But it's really not, the music we're playing doesn't call for it much. So these two are there for fun, not really for the songs that we're currently playing. But I may swap those out. I have these Joyo, whatever, delay and overdrive. And this little bluesy overdrive, I've compared these two, and I've actually dialed them in where I can dial them in where they sound exactly the same. So I've been using the small one. But this one, this bluesy, there's a couple of songs like ZZ Top and stuff where, I need more gain. I need more gain than I'm getting out of that. So I may have both of them in there together. So one of them can really be gained up, and one of them can be more sort of classic rock type distortion, which is what I use most of the time. So let's see what this tuner is all about. And it's offset. So where's my cables? Here's my little cache of connector cables. We'll go with this one. I think I'm going to lose my my benefits here. You know, this pedal is obviously a lot smaller, but this one was able to connect just by the way these lined up. Notice this one is straight in, straight out. So the way these pedals lined up, this saved a lot of space. I think with this pedal, having to use the connector cable is going to eliminate the space gain I had from a smaller pedal. Oh well. Okay. There she is. Let's see what we got here. I'll tell you what, I'll plug the pedal board into the old 5-watt. Wow, what a mess. Seems like in 2024, the whole world would be completely wireless. It would be oh, this one's horribly out of tune. Perfect. Perfect one to try. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Wow, that, oh man. I need to do some work on this guitar. I felt like the whole pot was turning. Yeah, it is. Okay. Turn the guitar volume up. There we go. That's interesting. I guess that's a D. There goes an E. Wow. I think that is pretty. I mean, it's a different sort of display, but hopefully it's bright enough. It looks pretty bright. And I would say the display is probably as big or bigger actually, because this one, I'd say the display is probably bigger. We'll have to see in the. This guitar is way out of tune. Hadn't been played in a while, so it probably have to go over it again. I usually start with this 5-watt mono price. I usually start with the sort of straight up as my bass line, and then adjust from there depending on the room or how I'm feeling that day. So that's the total dry sound on this 5-watt. Let me give it some bluesy. Give it some reverb. It's pretty radical on the reverb. This guitar. My trusty phaser. But all these pedals, bluesy, vintage phase, chorus, AC stage, and reverb all come from Temu. I'm gonna try the AC stage, which is the acoustic simulator, and then I'm getting some got a noisy jack here. Let's see if I'm still in tune. G could come up just a little bit. Like I said, this is stock strings, everything. I've never replaced the strings on this. And this one's a couple. This is like maybe a 2019 model Firefly off of Amazon. Paid $70 for this guitar. They were having some kind of promotion, and I had a coupon, and I've been looking at 335 style guitars. And this one popped up, $70. If I had like some limited time, I couldn't help it. I bought it, and I don't. Maybe I've replaced. I don't know. Maybe I did replace the strings. I don't know. I've never taken it to a gig or anything like that. But it's a fun guitar. It plays great. The other one I have, that Firefly, is a monster. I love that guitar. Anyway, I think I like this little tuner. I'm not so sure it's saving me space. I think it's saving a little bit of space. This cord was overhanging. And so having another tuner is a good thing because I could, first off, have a backup, but also with all these pedals I'm buying, I'm probably going to end up with a pedal rig here and one that just stays packed up, ready to go, because it is my little studio here is upstairs and going up and down the stairs and carrying gear. That gets old. So I like having, my stuff packed up downstairs. I can throw in the car and go to a practice or a gig, and then have up here where I can record and have fun with it and learn stuff. But I've got a lot more to do. Like I said, I've also, this is a Temu promotion that I'm dealing with, and they sent me this stuff. I do like it. It's a tuner is a tuner. It's doing what it's doing. But I have all these other pedals. All of them came from Temu. All of them are doing great. I haven't tried this. I've got this Buffalo speaker simulation, like an amp simulator here, because I've also toyed with the idea of going direct with the way we play now with the band I play with. The other guitar player, who it's pretty much his band. He goes direct, and he's got some Helix or something like that, something that I could never afford, but his sounds pretty good. So I play sax and rhythm guitar and a couple of little leads in there. But anyway, this has been fun to play with. I do want to do a review of this thing. I've not been able to. I need to bring a PA speaker up here and run this into a PA speaker and see if I can get some decent amp sounds out of that. I'm kind of spoiled by these little tube amps. I've got the 30 watt, the 5 watt. I've got the 15 watt, which is at the practice place because I'm using it. It's just the perfect little amp for me. And I think that's it. I've got this kit here. We'll go ahead and open it up. I need to use it. Probably will use this guitar to test it out. But both of these Fireflies here, this 338 and this Telly dual humbucker Telly, I love this one too. This has a great neck, great fretwork on that. And so, but it needs a setup. And so I have never had like a guitar specific toolkit. And I always see these and look at them and wish that I had one. So thanks to Temu, I now have one. And I will do another video where I actually take this and look at that. So set of strings with some picks, a sanding block, so various pins for an acoustic, I have to read the instructions. Little string cutters, various size Allen wrenches, gauges for string, fretboard radius gauges, some kind of cloth. I think these are fretboard height gauges. That could come in handy. I've done sets before, but I've always just done it by feel. I've never measured it. I just did it where I wanted string winder, feeler gauges. Let's see. More feeler. I guess, well, this is definitely a set of feeler gauges. I don't know. I'll have to investigate. Looks like some more kind of a fret sanding kit with a little guard for guarding the fretboard and then a sanding block. Let's see what else we got here. Not sure what this is. What do we have? Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, I don't know what it is. It's something. Here's some kind of tools, little files. Okay, we're going to check this out. We're going to use this. We're going to use this kit on these Firefly guitars. So I'll make a video about that. That's my video on the tuner. So far, I'm loving this little tuner. I'll take it to practice and see how it goes. It's cool looking. It's got bats on it. I don't know. I guess, are there such thing as tuning bats? I don't know. All right. Thanks for watching.